So that was the first impact which I had, and it was a matter of 12 hours. I think I still feel I can make it. But only thing is, I want you not to lose hope. So don't think about your past, don't think about your future. Live by that day. And then it all started. Hello, I am Shridhar Balkrishna, Head of Strategic Alliances, Business Development. The job is to acquire new relationship and do tie-ups for the organization, strategic for SUD Life. Yeah, it's been a long story. The journey is almost 36 years. 1987, when I passed out and got my first opportunity. So it's a 23-year-old boy, passed out from post-graduation and got a break in UP government undertaking. So I was the youngest officer there and served the UP government undertaking for almost 15 years. 2002, the BFSI sector opened, life insurance. There was a lot of boom of life insurance. Coming from a family of finance people, my father being finance guy, my brother is a chartered accountant. So I thought, why not to take a plunge? So I just took a contrarian call, moving out from a government job and getting into a brand new sector, which was, I was not even having a qualification of finance. So put together, it is almost 36 years. So it's been a long journey, but a very exciting one. So being from sales and marketing, you are always in a bit of action. And if you are very passionate about things, I think you don't bother much about what things around. Although being a person who is very, very focused on the health and other body parameters, but still something comes and hit you. So it was same time last year, I found that something was wrong with me, and then I got myself checked. And it all started from here. Right in the month of January, there was a slight swelling on the leg, and it was just a trigger. And then I got it checked. I was referred to a nephrologist, and the nephrologist said, okay, it's a normal thing, but why don't you get an ultrasound? The moment I got an ultrasound, I think the entire Pandora box opened, right? And that was the first thing when I came to know something is wrong. Once the ultrasound reports were scanned up, the nephrologist earlier was focusing on the problem with kidney, but then immediately it got moved to a hematologist. So hematologist is a person who takes care of your blood-related issues. So the hematologist saw there was a lot of lymph nodes which were in the abdomen area. He said those lymph nodes have gone out of proportion. So there has to be a biopsy needs to be done. So biopsy, the moment you say biopsy, I think immediately the trigger comes, yes, the biopsy should not come positive. But unfortunately with me it came positive. With great reluctance, doctor also said, yes, you have tested positive. And it's a type of cancer called as lymphoma. So the good part with me is it was asymptomatic. I didn't lose weight. I was not having any other symptom. But there were lymph nodes which were going out of proportion. So doctors, when they finalized, yes, it's a lymphoma, they put me onto a PET scan. So PET scan is a full body scan. So once you get a full body scan, there we found out these lymph nodes were completely pressing my urinary tract, which was impacting the kidney. So doctor said, if you want to immediately save your kidney, then you have to go out for a complete chemotherapy session. So yes, the word cancer, the moment it was told to me, the first impact was my better half, wife. I think that night we both of us couldn't sleep. I think a lot of imagination, because still in India or in the world, cancer is one word where everybody gets scared. Basically, I'm a very positive and optimistic person, and I thought, yes, I can fight it out. And I spoke to my wife. I think it's a battle. Yes, it will be a tough one, but we'll face it out and fight it out, right? I think I still feel I can make it. But only thing is, I want you not to lose hope. You constantly be with me and push me up. Then I will recover. So that was the first impact which I had, and it was a matter of 12 hours where the entire thing could sink in. But once it sank in, Then I went to doctor. I said, okay, I'm ready for the entire chemotherapy session. And then it all started. Being a head of sales and marketing, I think you have a big team working with you, and you have to be constantly on the top and on the run. And because you are leading a large team, when I say there are 5-6 hierarchies which are below you, and as a leader, you have to always be on a very, very positive frame of mind. And to be in a positive frame of mind, you have to be bodily also be very fit. So it has been my lifestyle where I am very, very particular about my health. And every week I measure my weight. I take care of my blood pressure. Every year I go for a complete health checkup. But somehow I think after COVID there was a gap where I couldn't go for complete health checkup. But I was still managing my fitness because there was no bodily symptom in this kind of an disease. This got missed. Till date I am almost 59 years old. And I don't have blood pressure, I don't have sugar, touch wood, no other, I don't take any medicine. I've never been admitted in hospital. The first time I got admitted, that's what I was joking, I was lightly sharing with doctor, whatever I have not taken medicines for the entire 59 years, you have pushed entire medicine of steroids in 4 months. Being into financial sector and advising people to cover life insurance, to take life insurance cover, that has been a daily routine for almost 22 years. And when we tell people, definitely you also need to just do it. So for me, although I'm adequately covered from life, I have also covered myself on medical insurance, right? So that was one good thing that I have been doing it since almost 2 decades, where I got a medical insurance covered. Nowadays, you get such kind of a diseases like cancer and all, where the expenses are very high. So such cover you have when you are good and healthy, it comes at a very, very nominal price. And that comes very handy to you. One, it gives you a mental satisfaction. Okay, financially you are secure. Because that is the one thing which really impacts people. Fortunately for me, I myself had cover, and my organization also had a decent cover to me. I would be thankful. I'm thankful to my CEO, Mr. Abhay, right, and my sales head Ganesh and Mohit. I think these were the 3 top people. The day I got detected, they were the first people to come and give me a very strong motivation, nothing to worry. So it's very important to take a life insurance product, but also you should take a health insurance product. SUD Life, we have a very beautiful product, Smart Healthcare. This is a product which takes care of all the critical illnesses related to your kidney, heart, liver, and cancer. The beauty of the product is you get your medication done, and if the repeat happens, again the medication is taken care. So I would very strongly recommend people to cover themselves and their family with Smart Healthcare of SUD Life. It's very difficult once you are detected with the cancer. Even you say, okay, you will fight it out, but the treatment itself is very harsh. When you take a chemo session, that completely breaks your cells, body cells, and it leaves your body in a very shallow shape, and you need to have lot of energy to withstand. One, it is a physical pain, and mentally you are constantly under pressure that whether you will be able to bounce back or not. At that time, when you recollect that what you have missed, also puts a lot of pressure to you, whether you will be normal again, whether you can go for a holiday, whether you can spend some time with family. This patch of 4 months, it makes a person very humble. It makes a person to feel and give gratitude for every smallest thing. It shatters your ego, and it completely tells you that you are just a normal person. And if one small thing, one small cell can completely bring you down, it completely changes your thought process. So this every day is like a big battle for you. So my doctor, Dr. Puneet Jain, he took me. So he used to tell me that you have to live by the day. So don't think about your past, don't think about your future. Live by the day. And my day normally used to start at morning 7:38. Every hour I used to count because the body becomes very weak, especially after chemo. Because what the steroid does is it goes and breaks all the cells. Your immunity goes down, right? It is like you will not be able to even step out of the house. You have to be confined in a very, very restricted area, right? At that time, you have to count hours. You have to be just praying. You have to be again and again saying, okay, it will be okay, it will be okay, and push every day out. So I pushed like that 126 days. So in every 6 sessions, what happens is it is a cycle of 21 days, right? So initial 10 days when the chemo shot is given, your body immunity goes down, down, down. And from the 11th, 12th day, your body again starts rebuilding. And then it peaks out at the day of 20th when you become normal. Again on the 21st day, they give you another shot. So again the cycle goes down. So like that, this was a 6th cycle. The good part with this, with my health condition, after 3rd chemo, when they did a PET scan, they found out the cancer was completely remission has happened. So I asked my doctor, now there is no cancer cells in the body. Why you want another 3? At least relieve me from the pain. He said, no, I think it's a SOP, standard operating process. You have to undergo the remaining 3 so that it never occurs in the future. But you never know. But at least they pushed me to have another 3 more. On 24th of July was my last session. And today we are almost in January. Completely I feel fully back and normal and full energy. And thanks to God, thanks to the people, and especially thanks to my organization and my family. Nalini, my wife, with the biggest support. The first and foremost thing, what we decided is to not allow this message to pass outside the family. When I say family, it is me, my wife, and my 2 sons, right? And it was a very, very deliberate move. Although we have a huge, big family with my father's side and a lot of cousins, with such kind of a support system, if this message would have gone. So my thought process was that the moment people come to know, I think you have this adversity, I think there will be a flurry of sympathy there. People will ask. And it's difficult for me, rather than my wife and Ashwin, Abhishek, to handle, because everybody is going to ask again and again and again how it happened and all. It will be very difficult for them emotionally to come back, right? Be with your family or be with your very close ones, like I had my office colleagues with me. So there are only a set of 5-6 people. The biggest courage and the strength comes to you from your family, right? So I would like to give the entire credit to my wife, Nalini, and my 2 sons, and my office colleagues, right? Especially my CEO, Abhay, Ganesh, Mohit, right? They were like solid rock. And I would like to mention one name here, Sri Kumar. He is our admin head. I think he is a person who was with me like a shadow. Every day he used to call me and ask, how are you feeling today? So that is the strength and the courage which allows you to remain and fight it back. And every day, the Sri Kumar's job was to call me in the morning and check about my all parameters, and then he used to. So one good part is there was only one Spock who was coordinating, and he was giving updates to all my office colleagues, because everybody was worried that it has happened. But good part is, I think you overcome it and then come out of it with a strong team. So courage, yes, it requires courage to fight it out. But if you have a very good team, good family, support system and all, I think you can make it, and I have made it. Every chemo which I had, so there is a 3 week gap. So especially the third week, the fag end of third week, you are bit normal. Normal means, when I say, at least you are in a position to stand up, walk, talk and all, right? Although you are still weak, but I made it a point that although I was connected with colleagues over the phone, but I made it a point, if I can visit office for a day, maybe for half a day, and just to be in this environment, because that was I was missing. So once you are with the team in office, where you have all the people, you can see people working, moving, the energy levels which you get. So I used to make it a point that in every chemo session, after chemo, the third week, I used to be in office for 2-3 days, regain my energy, and once you are full with energy, then the next session goes. So you say, okay, now again you are out of action for 10 days, but you again come back. So I think that was one thing which I remember very clearly, and that was also one big positive thing which kept me going, that yes, you can come back, you can be normal, and you can attend things. So I was visiting to office, although I was connected on the phone, but visiting office, be in this environment, gives you a lot of energy to fight it back. When you overcome such an adversity, the light, everything looks bright to you now. Every small thing looks very bright to you, right? Because you undergo such a adverse period, right, where you are unable to do even smallest thing. You are unable to even experience, feel smallest things. Smallest thing means as small as touching a tree. You can't walk. You have to just see, right? So coming out of this becomes makes you so happy, yes, and you know that life is so important. So you have to live every moment and be happy and spread happiness all across. That was the thing, and it is one of the biggest takeaway which I have. So now I know how close is the family, how close is the friends, because we normally tend to miss those things in the action of doing job and all. We are very busy. We say we are very busy, but these 126 days taught me that those things which you are missing are much more important. Your family is important, your friends are important, right? At least be in touch with them, and because once you are out of action, very, very difficult for you to at least talk to them, say to them. If you want to say some sorry to somebody, you feel like what I was doing. But now I make it a point that I am with everybody, and it's an attitude of gratitude. Every small thing you feel like you should convey people and convey to them, okay, you are really valuable to me. So this adversity makes you very humble, and you are a completely changed person. So I want to live life, I want to enjoy every moment, and I think everything looks very beautiful. Every small thing is very beautiful, because you have seen the worst, but now everything is again given back to you by God. I think I am thankful to everybody, to God, to my family, to my organization and my colleagues. हर घड़ी बदल रही है धूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कहीं कहीं है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो. My message to people is, don't take your body lightly, right? You have to take care of things. You have to maintain yourself. What you eat is very, very important. You may be going to gym and all, but what you eat definitely makes you part of body. So whatever you eat, I think it transforms into yourself. So be very careful about your body, and don't think that you are very fit, nothing is going to come, right? Things do come, but if you are strong mentally and physically, then you can face it and bounce back. And I'm the live example that I have bounced back. Cancer is there, it can come to anybody, and once it comes to you, you can ask why me, but yes, it is you. Then you fight it out and recover. And once you recover, you whatever promises you make during those days to God, कि God एक बार अच्छा कर दो, फिर मैं सब कुछ ये करूँगा वो करूँगा. At least start fulfilling those promises, and change. It completely changes a person. That's what I have learned, and that was the takeaway from the 26 days of treatment which I had. And I think my experience I think gives a lot of courage to people who have some family members who have been detected with such things, can fight it out.